Dave Bowman, Bonner County. Wow. John Plant, you should be commissioner in District 1. Bravo for everything that you said. Uh, Commissioner Ahmet, you want people who have concerns with things like budget to go to department heads and discuss it with them outside of a public meeting so that they can, as you and I quote, develop a better narrative? We're not looking for a better narrative. We're looking for the facts. And last week, you tried to take the oversights that Brandon Kramer brought up earlier, the lack of budgeting for overcurrent protection at the solid waste unit and the oversight of putting asphalt in where it should have been concrete, which was, as I brought up last week, brought up months before that. And the poor woman who was speaking, was out, let's say her reach exceeded her grasp because Director Lipton wasn't willing to get up there, couldn't, or whatever. And you tried to explain that all the way as
Mr. Bowman,
inflation.
I'm going to pause you right there. The
Don't
ordinance is
interrupt me.
very clear. We will not
Do not
speak
interrupt me.
negatively
We are
about
not having a
employees.
dialogue here, as you said yourself. This is my time, not yours. Are we
That is
clear?
your warning, Mr. Bowman, that
I'm
we
not
will
taking
not
any warning.
speak
I am not
negatively of
taking a warning
employees. I
from
don't know
you.
how that's
No, I am
confusing.
not. Don't try to talk over me. You have already violated my constitutional right to free speech up one side and down the other. Don't continue it today. Are we clear? All right, I'm going to move on. Your standing rules, much of your standing rules are unconstitutional. Clearly unconstitutional.
Technology, please have the time run. Please
Okay,
continue,
I got
Mr.
2 minutes
Bowman.
left. Steve Bradshaw and Luke Ahmet, the business of Bonner County. And you read from your rule, but you don't emphasize, you list out all of these things that are included, but you drift right over including, but not limited to. There is no limitation in anything that has to do with the health, safety, and welfare. That is in statute. It's your job to look after, and it is the business of Bonner County, whether you like it or not. Let's see what else we have here. Agenda items. All these things. I'm going to echo what several other people have said today. You like to say that the reason for public comment is to get things on the agenda, which that is legitimately part of the reason, but it's not all of it. But we bring up things to put on public agenda or on the agenda for a business meeting, and you ignore them. So I requested last week specifically to have Bill Wilson on today to discuss whether or not you are within the law to deny Commissioner Williams public comment because you claim that she's not a member of the public, even though she is. So I'd like to know how come that's not on the agenda. I know why it's not, because you don't want it out in the open, but be man enough to address it. I'll just let it go at that. You can have my 33 seconds.
Thank you for your comments, Mr. Bowman. And the last hand at this time is Mr.